Hey, this is Brian Redband from redband.com, and I am reviewing the spec Toughskin case for the iPhone 3G. Now, I was a proud owner of the old case for the iPhone 3G, and the things I liked about it, it was durable. You could drop it and not worry about it. Uh, it actually, my favorite thing about it is the middle button. It added like a clicky thing to it. Can you hear that? So when you pushed it, it felt really good. Like you felt like you were pushing a button. And this was one of my favorite cases. I would recommend this to everyone. So I was excited about finally getting the Toughskin for the new iPhone 3G. The first thing you notice though is how big that is. Like, here's the old one, here's the new one. Whoa, new one, old one. See how, I don't know if you guys can tell that, how much bigger it is? I mean, it's a lot thicker. It's kind of hard to see that, I guess. Yeah, oops, backwards. Also, like the back of the old one was kind of flat, because there's really no reason if you have edges around it. Here they decided to just like put, through the whole thing. It looks like a tire, like, I don't know. And one of the best things about the old one was the clicky button. The clicky button's not there anymore. It's mushy, you know? It's mushy. So why'd they do that? I have no idea. Now all the ports are well protected. Everything seems well protected. Uh, but like the mute button, look how deep it is in there. I don't know if you can see that. Uh, See this big hole? You actually have to put your finger inside it. Just it's hard to do. Why did they add so much thickness to it? Well, I'll tell you why. The old one, the only problem with the Toughskin, the old one, is the sides of the screen easily was uncovered. So if sometimes it would show and you could scratch it and it just wasn't a good thing. The new one, it's hard to tell, but has an inner plastic case. So the phone has a plastic case around it and then a rubber skin on top of it. So there's actually two layers of protection. That's really cool, really awesome. Not really needed. This was the old one was really well protected as it is, but now you just have a thicker model. Eh, Not a huge fan of that. But now the sides do not come undone from the side, so that's cool. It's more well protected. The old one came with a screen protector to protect the screen. The new one didn't. They both came with belt clips. That's fine. I don't use belt clips. But the belt clip is this plastic thing that snaps on the side so you can put it on your, belt. Who does that? I don't know, not me. Uh, Now, one thing I didn't like about the old one was that the docking port, if you were to use like an Apple dock, you would have to like slip open the case and then put it in there because the rubber kind of got in the way of the dock. Well, the new one fixed that by you could just pull and flip and see how it flips open. It's actually connected. That's a really cool design. And then you can just put it in the dock. Here you can see the inner layer. I don't know if you guys can see this. See this little plastic thing? It's like a little plastic layer inside the case that kind of snaps on to the phone. You don't even realize there is a plastic layer though when you put it on your phone for the first time. Uh, so that's cool. Like a little kind of flip door for docks. That's a cool design. But overall, man, this is just a huge brick. I mean, I guess if you liked throwing your phone at people, that would be cool to have such a brick, but it's really unnecessary. It's definitely durable. It's definitely protected, except the screen, but it's just too thick and big, in my opinion. And the fun little button clicky thing is not there anymore. No, no more fun button. Now all the other buttons are fine. They actually have kind of clicks and like the side button, they work fine. Everything else is fine. Would I recommend it? No. If unless you're a construction worker or unless you just like throwing your phone off bridges, then yeah, it is a very well protected phone. It probably bounces nice. So if you like bouncing phones, that would be a good thing. But overall, man, this is just way too thick, too bulky. It kind of defeats the purpose of a case. It just makes the phone too big. I don't recommend it, actually. Now, if you have an old iPhone, I do recommend the old Toughskin, even with this little flaw on the side. That's a great case, but new one, don't really recommend it. This is from Spec. This is the Toughskin 3G case for the new iPhone 3G. Look somewhere else, don't recommend it. This is Brian Redband from redband.com.